So the Cambridge Dictionary definition is the possibility of something bad going wrong. What is information security risk more specifically? And it's anything that anything that adversely impacts confidentiality, integrity, and availability. We're very fortunate at LeasePlan in that we've LP Corp has given us some standard tools for dealing with risk and rating risk, and we use the MapGood methodology, which is a Dutch methodology for dealing with this, and that splits risk down into several categories. People, and this is internal or external people, and the example might be unauthorized access. Software, and that an example of software might be that vulnerabilities are introduced into code, things like your OWASP top 10. Data, a good example of data might be if we had personal data breach, particularly important as GDPR has now been introduced. Organisational risk is to do with things like damage to reputation of LeasePlan, and service, which is about the availability of tools, data and information to the business. Risk rating is about the impact against likelihood, and that gives us a rating. And residual risk, which is the risk against, or risk minus mitigation, the aggregate that's there. So risk appetite. Risk appetite is how much risk we're prepared to actually accept, and the kind of mitigations we might put in place. So I'd invite you to interact at this point and guess what the corporate guidance is in terms of our risk appetite. So data protection related risks, would anyone like to take a guess as to what the guidance is?
None.
Zero tolerance.
Not quite zero, it's low rather than none.
Oh, so we will go.
But
Yes, no,
I'll accept that as the right answer. Vulnerability management risks. Would anyone like to take a guess? Medium? Any other?
No.
I'd say low as well.
Oh, yep, low, quite correct. And IT risk more generally?
High.
Yeah.
Well, we run it.
Yeah. Well, yes, you raise an interesting point. Officially it's low, in reality it may be low medium. So dealing with risks, there's three things we can do. We can remove the risk, so we take some sort of action so there is no risk. We can mitigate risk, so put in place some sort of control, or we can accept the risk. And if we accept the risk, then the risk needs to be understood, needs to be documented, and the risk owner needs to accept and document the fact that they've accepted the risk. Once we've decided that there are risks, we need to identify those risks. We need to track and manage those risks, and we do that using risk registers and by implementing mitigations and controls. So IT has a risk register. Each project must have its own risk register, and if a risk is significant enough, it needs to go onto the corporate risk register, either for LeasePlan UK